Hi, so this video is kind of hard for me to talk about, even though if I really didn't want to talk about it, I wouldn't, because nobody's asking me to talk about it. But this is kind of like um, to help people. Maybe this will help people. I don't know. But this video is about being in a controlling relationship. And all I have to say is if you are in an abusive relationship, whether it's mentally, physically, or a controlling relationship, no matter what, like you need to leave. You need to get out. It's it's not safe. It's scary and it can ruin your life, ruin your mentality, and it's just not good. But basically I was in a relationship about 6 months ago with this person who I was head over heels for. We were on and off for a year and a half, and like I said, I was head over heels for this person. I would literally have done anything for them. Not even joking. Um, and it sucks because there were signs that I should have known, and there were people who were telling me things that I should have listened, and I didn't because I wasn't smart. I wasn't thinking. I was like, you know, um, they're lying. Like they don't know them. They don't know this person I'm with. Like they're just assuming things. But I was wrong. um, this person would tell me what I could and couldn't post. If I had a picture I was going to post on Instagram and my stomach was showing or my shorts were too short or my cleavage was showing or something like that, they would get really mad at me and tell me to delete it. And if I didn't delete it, they would threaten to like break up with me. Um so I would delete it. They would tell me what to wear, what not to wear. Oh, you can't wear that, too much is showing. Oh, you can't do this. Like they would even tell me what I can and can't do. You can't do this because it's slutty. Like you're being a slut. You can't do this because just there's so much shit wrong with this relationship. They made me happy at first. For the first couple days, it was good. It was great. They treated me how I girls are supposed to be treated, but later on in the relationship, they completely changed and treated me how girls shouldn't be treated. They, like I said, would tell me what to post, what I couldn't post, what to wear, what I couldn't wear. And then at school, if I wore something too much was showing, they'd pull my shirt all the way up, or they'd pull my shirt down so it was covered. They'd zip my jacket up because too much was showing. I couldn't hug certain people because it made them mad. I couldn't talk to certain people because it would piss them off. Like, so much was wrong with this relationship. There were so many red flags, and I stayed. I have no idea why I stayed. But I did. And I really thought this person would change. I thought, hey, I'll give them another chance. Hence why we were on and off for a year and a half. Because I would give this person multiple chances. There were times when I would leave them because I felt like I needed to and I had to. And then they would come crying back and they would like harm themselves and send me pictures of what they did to themselves and say, look what you made me do, like I need you back in my life, like this is your fault, you made me do this, if you don't come back I'm gonna like kill myself, I'm gonna continue to do this. And so, because I had so much love for this person, and because, I didn't want them to do that, I went back. And it just got worse and worse. Because while she was telling me not to do these things, she would do the things that she was telling me not to. I'm sorry if I don't know if that made any sense, but like, she told me not to wear something, she'd wear something like that. She told me not to post something, she'd post something like that. If she told me not to talk to certain people or to do this to certain people because it was considered flirting, she'd do that. She would literally flirt with people in front of my face. Literally in front of my face. We were sitting in the cafeteria, and she would be sitting next to me, and they'd be sitting next to me, and right across was the person they were talking to, this girl that the people would flirt with right in front of me. The person would flirt with this girl every single day in front of my face. Like hardcore flirt, like touching them, like complimenting them, like biting their lip while looking at them, kind of thing. And she would do all this, they would do all this, and it would suck. Because if I said something, I was considered annoying and lying, and you're just trying to do this because, like, you don't like that person. But truth was, I was right. Like, I did it because I didn't want to get hurt. And all along, I was getting hurt because this person that they kept flirting with, they would flirt behind my back. Because we have each other's passwords to like our Instagram. So on Instagram, you know how you can like send pictures to each other, and you can only replay it like once. And if you open it, like it's gone unless there's a replay button. I don't know. Anyways, so she would get like these pictures from this person, and it's like, why can't you just text? I don't use pictures. I actually text the people. So why couldn't you just text? And every time I accidentally opened one time, and it was like a flirty message. I don't remember what it said, but it was a flirty message back. And then when I opened it, they got really, really mad at me. Like, pissed at me. And was like, and like changed their password. And then lied about it. And then the girl that they were flirting with had their password. Their new one. So, and then they cheated on me with this person. They flirted when we were like on a break, so it doesn't really count. Well, no, they flirted with each other hard when we were still together, and like they said the same exact thing to me that they were saying to the girl. So the same exact thing. I got the receipts from it. I got the messages, screenshots, but it was scary. I wasn't used to it because I'm young. I've never been in a relationship like that, and it hurt. I have really bad trust issues now. Like, I started hurting people. I fell hard for this one person, but I couldn't show it because if I did, this person that I was in love with before, the controlling person, I was still in love with them, and they said if you date that person, like, we're not gonna be friends. I'm never gonna talk to you again. Because I didn't want to lose them, I kept hurting the person I didn't want to hurt. And I almost became like them, because them, and I almost became like them because after they controlled me, I started almost acting controlling and like overprotective, and I noticed it before it got too bad. I did, and I'm not like that anymore, not even a little bit. But the point is, if you're ever in a controlling relationship or abusive, because this person was mentally abusive too. Every time we would get in a fight, which was pretty much every single day, they would not apologize ever. Even if they knew it was their fault, they wouldn't apologize. They'd make me apologize and act like it was my fault when it obviously wasn't. So every fight we ever had, I had to apologize. Whether it was their fault, my fault, I had to apologize. So all I'm saying is, if you're ever in a physically abusive, mentally abusive, or controlling relationship, get out, run as far as you can, because it's scary and it's dangerous and it's not good for you. It's not healthy. And yeah, you should. If you see red flags, if your friends or family are telling you need to like step away from this person, like, and like telling you like this person's not good for you, like, believe them. You might think, oh, they're doing this just because they don't want to see me happy. That's not the case. They do. Or they wouldn't tell you at all. And then if they're wrong, then you can go back to the person. But usually other people can tell before you can tell. So just listen to them because they care about you and they just want what's best for you. They're not trying to not see you happy. They just know that this person's not good for you. So anyways, that was my video about being in a controlling relationship. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe you guys took something from it. Or maybe you guys just gonna be like, oh, she's too young, like she doesn't know anything about that kind of stuff. I do, but if you want to say that, feel free. Like, it's a free country, you can say whatever you want. So yeah. And I don't look at the camera a lot because I have my window open and I'm looking outside at the cars. Just saying. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.